What's up guys, welcome to Awesome Lalpdy. YouTube is taking a different direction in 2023. We have realized that most faceless niches on YouTube are getting a lot of views. Most faceless niches are making the best amount of money on YouTube. And in today's video, I, as a faceless niche content creator for over the last 5 years, I've realized that my faceless niche channels actually generate a lot of money because of these three things. The first thing is time. I actually spend little time in producing the videos. The second thing is resource, because I don't spend a lot like buying expensive gears, microphones, and a lot more. And the third thing at the end of the day is output. I make a lot of money too from it. So in today's video, I've crafted out 10 niches I have done on YouTube since 2016-2017 season, and I've discovered that this absolutely works. If you're new to my channel, I'm called Awesome Lalpdy. I talk about how to grow on YouTube. I talk about different strategies on how to make money on YouTube. I share with evidence and proof because I love showing with evidence and proof, and I know you love it too. Please do well to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, leave a comment in the comment section, and let's hit high. Now, the one thing you want to start up with when creating a faceless niche is considering the three things I spoke about in the beginning of this video. That is the aspect of time, resource, and output. If you really want to understand why I'm talking about these three factors, you can click on the card here, because I completely explained how I made a $60,000 YouTube channel without showing my face, without using my voice as well. It has everything well explained and why I talked about these three factors: time, output, and resource. But without further ado, let's talk about the niches. In my next video, I'll be talking about how much you can make on these individual niches, talking about their CPM and their RPM. So subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So the first niche I want to talk about is the political niche. I'm talking about the political niche because I've done it. I have made $35,000 in 2022. I made a video talking about it. You can click on the card. The niche is very cool because there are a lot of people, politicians out there, who will be making information. You have two parties fighting for the title, and there are a lot of things that happen in the political scene. But one thing you want to be very careful about is getting into some kind of topics that could cause a lot of harm or cause massive influence in a negative way, and you don't want to do that. Now, another niche I want to talk about is celebrity niche. The celebrity niche is cool. Just for emphasis, I just got monetized and I've already made $2,000 on my celebrity channel. These are the statistics, at least $2,000 I'm saying, at least on my celebrity channel, and I took just 1 month to do that. Why I'm talking about the celebrity niche is because, first of all, there's a huge fan base which is actually addicted to that celebrity. Secondly, it's so easy to produce information, and if you can find a celebrity that is somehow controversial, or maybe he or she is having something to do with another person, that is, there's a heated argument between the two of them, it spices up the whole thing. With that, you'll be able to get a lot of views, because there are two parties here. One party is negative, one party is positive, and one way or the other, boom, you're the creator and you're making the money from it. Well, another niche I cannot hide but talk about it is the history niche. This niche, I haven't done it myself, but I have a friend who actually has an RPM of 8. That means he's making $8 per 1,000 views, and he was able to make $4,500 in a month alone. Why this niche is important is because it is completely evergreen. Now, he talks about things like celebrities who have been in prison, some kind of controversial topics like the story of Facebook, the story of Microsoft, some kind of content like that. This is an example of the channel The Moon. It talks about things related to that kind of topics. And one thing that is cool about this kind of niche is that it is evergreen. Now, talking about evergreen niches, we have to talk about the pen niche. The pen niche is something that I did. One thing you are sure about the pen niche is there is an audience that already exists on it. So you're not going to target something that nobody has already done. You're sure that there is already an audience on it. And just to show you that there's already an audience, I made my 2 first videos on my channel talking about pets. And look at it, all of them are above 500 views, right? So you are very sure that the pen niche has a lot of people. And one cool thing about the pen niche is you can actually do things like affiliate marketing on it, like produce videos that talk about tools on how to take care of your dogs, and of course you sell those tools. That is a very cool niche. It's also very evergreen. And of course, if you're starting a YouTube channel, that's one niche I also encourage you to do. Now, when it comes to high income channels, actually high income channels like FACELESS, channels. One thing I want to encourage you to do is the luxury niche. I don't want to like split down into pieces, but the luxury niche is actually very cool because it has a very high RPM and the purchasing power of that audience is very high. Talking about the fastest cars, talking about the best perfumes to buy, talking about the best things related to money, right? Things that people can buy. You understand what I'm saying? So if you can find a niche that is related to luxury housing, you can do things like the best houses, you can do things like the best gaming tools, the best. So you get what I'm trying to say here. It's not really like let me say a sole niche, it's a whole niche on its own. So you figure out which one you want to do in the luxury niche and you'll be making a lot of money from it. Now let's go to another niche that I think you should do is the travel niche. The travel niche is cool because you don't really have to travel like all these gurus on YouTube are doing. So why I actually like the travel niche is because let's say I want to talk about 5 beautiful places you can visit in France. I just have to go type it up in Google. I get clips of that place and I use it to create my videos. Do fun facts about that place and I'm good to go. The same thing goes for the travel niche in the sense that I want to talk about the most beautiful countries to visit in 2023. It's so easy. I just have to go out, look for a collection of places where I'll talk about and boom, I'm good to go. You don't need to like travel to those places to go and experience it. You can just show clips and your audience actually understand if you're good at conversating. Now, another niche I want to talk about is the sport niche. I'll be using an example here, like this channel, Viva Basa. This is one of my students. He was able to make it up to 17,000 subscribers in YouTube alone. And he's been doing well, actually. He doesn't use footballing videos. He uses only pictures. And he gives our latest information on transfer rumors, latest information on what is happening in Barcelona. And of course, if you want to do in that niche, you can just look up his channel. It's a very cool niche. And I'll advise you to do it as well. Another kind of niche actually has a lot of talent in it is the arts niche. These are tutorial videos. Like let's say you're doing a cooking channel. Let's say you can paint. Let's say you can draw. Let's say you can bake. These are all tutorial niche videos, right? So you don't really need to show your face. All you just have to do is just video out what you're doing. Like I want to draw a cartoon. That's just it. So just looking at this channel, you see that they never show their face on their videos. All they do is just show what they are actually doing, like drawing, painting, cooking and stuff like that. It's very, very cool and you can make a lot of money from it. Another niche I want to talk about is the gaming niche, but the gaming niche is becoming very complicated. You can watch a video here on the different niches that you should never try on YouTube and the reasons why I've said you should not try those niches. You can do the gaming niche but avoid niches in the gaming industry where there are activities like shooting, exploding things, play games that are pretty clean and not complicated, because at the end of the day advertisers know will to advertise content on this kind of niches. Another niche is product reviews. Let's say for example you want to talk about this I'm using on my camera right now. It's pretty easy. You can just talk about it and you're good to go. Another thing you can talk about maybe is the new iPhone. Another thing you can talk about is just any new product that you see that a lot of people will probably be engaged or willing to know about. And you can actually start it up, but it should not be too scattered, right? Let's say you're talking about gaming products, stay into gaming. Let's say you're talking about perfume, stay into perfume. Let's say you're talking about flowers, stay into that niche. Do not kind of switch up and you're good to go. If you want to know how much I was able to make on the political niche, as I said, click here. And if you want to know how I was able to make a $60,000 YouTube channel with a lot of things related to celebrity, you can click here and see you in the next one. Peace.